Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to work on some SSD stuff because I've had the same SSD in my computer here for almost 4 years, I think. It's an old Intel random SSD. It's about 160 gigs, constantly running out of room, especially with making videos, all the files involved, and then exporting and everything. But it works better than my regular 240 gig mechanical drive. Editing is so much nicer on an SSD, obviously, but this drive is really old and I think it's time to upgrade. So I'm going to show you what I'm dealing with the SSD that I currently have. It's not bad, but it could be much better. So let's get to this. Alright, so I've already downloaded and got Crystal Disk Mark 5.50 loaded on my machine, right here. Simple software to use. So you have the test count, you have test size, and the drive that you want to test. And all you do is, you click all. I run this thing on what my C drive is, which is, it's an Intel SSD SA2BW blah 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 160 GB. So it's just a random old Intel SSD that I got a long time ago. So here we go. We're gonna click all. All right, there we have it. So that's, I don't know, pretty good, I guess. It's an old drive, trust me. So then, what I recently just did, actually last night, picked up this bad boy, Samsung 860 EVO 500 gig. For $72. I recently just bought the same exact drive for the other computer out there a couple months ago for $140. Literally half the price. I feel kind of bad for that, but hey, you know, it made that computer start in 30 seconds. This computer doesn't have any problem starting up really fast, so that's fine, but I need more space and I need a little bit extra performance. So when we get the drive, which it should be here before 9 today, it's currently 11:30 in the morning on 12/16. So we're going to retest, and we'll see how that goes, and then wait for the drive. All right, it's here. So first thing. There we go. The Samsung EVO 860 VNAND SSD. I think the other one I had that I put in the other computer out there was the 850, which I bought for $140. So that shows you within the last 6 months or so, the price of SSDs dropped by half. So let's open it. Choppy boy there. Installation guide, packet, and the drive, as you'd expect. Let's open up the computer and see what we're dealing with. I know what we're dealing with. So first, as always, close any programs you might be using. For instance, I'm editing my face and fully at home. So first thing you want to do is save, and then exit, and then folding at home is running at a nice 750,000 points per day, 38,000 base credit, and 167,000 estimated credit for this unit. Pretty nice. It's ETA 2 hours 48 minutes. So we're gonna pause that and we're gonna exit. So now on the desktop, we're going to start. You're going to shut down. The computer's going to turn off. PC is off. Next thing you do is remove all crap that you've set on the top of your computer. So for instance, I gotta remove my power button, my rat, and my monkeys. We're gonna open up the top or your side panel. Take out your thumb screws on the Cooler Master XB. You just take it off like that. Normally there would be a fan there, but due to the enormous size of the Noctua DH15 with its huge 140mm fans, I can't fit my blue fan. It's covered in cat hair. Oh man. Anyways, so next thing you're gonna do is go around to the back. You're gonna turn off your power supply. Now, in this case, I have to take off the side panel, which in most situations you would already have done by taking off the side panel. So, more thumb screws right here. Slide your panel off. So now, we're on the nice innards of the PC. So I have all my drives down here in the drive bay. This drive bay used to be in the front, but I moved it because I wanted more airflow on my actual hard drives. I don't have a Noctua fetish. You have a Noctua fetish. The next thing I'm gonna do, probably gonna have to use one of these other. Probably gonna have to disconnect this drive and use it as my way to plug in the new drive so I can clone it and then take this one out. So what I'm gonna do, unplug my Steam drive, which is a SanDisk X100. It is only 128 gigs, so this is one of the reasons, this one being 160 and this one being 128. So now I'm going to use my 500 gig to replace both of these. So I'm going to take my new drive, plug it in, just like this, give it some power. Now we're powered on, and put them right back into my drive bay, which I have the sleds for those, but I'm too lazy to find them. Blow out the dust. All I have to do now is power the system back on. So let's do that. Gotta go back down here, get that power switch. In this case, it's gonna boot it by itself. Get this zombie booting back into Windows. Samsung SSD software. SSDs, tools. So we have the Magician and our data migration SSD firmware. We're gonna get data migration. User blue installation verb. We're gonna just hit this one right here. Download, save, saved, open it, close that. Sure. Installing. Sorry about the screen making all those weird lines, but hey, whatever. I'm not Jay and Kyle and Paul. I don't have a 4K screen. Alright, hit that. It's gonna install. So while it's installing, I guess I might as well. No, it's done. Never mind. That was quick. Data migration. See, SSD, derp. We're gonna hit start, like that. So we have our source disk, the Intel blar, and the target disk, the Samsung 860 EVO. So it already knows what I want to do. So all I literally have to do is click start. Warning, cloning starts. It just starts going. Never disconnect the disk while cloning is in progress. Files that are open cannot be cloned. Please close all files before cloning. Nothing is open. So now all we do is wait. Bang. Sorry, monster, but you've been replaced. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Paul's Hardware. Alright, we're almost done. We got about 12 minutes left, but it's actually going a little faster than it says it is. Here we have our accurate representation of the internet. No. I don't think so. Alright, so we're almost done. 99%. The real reason why I got this SSD is because my computer simply wasn't powerful enough to play Fortnite. Alright, so we're done. It's cloned. The data on the sources has been successfully flowed to your SSD. So now what I'm going to do, click close. We're going to shut down. So all I'm going to do is get back in here. My two drives. The old drive out. Get this guy going over there. We're going to take our new drive. And we're going to plug it in like that. And like that. Another drive. We're going to plug it in. If I can figure out how plugs work. Come on. Plug it in there. We're going to plug it in, plug it in. So we got both our drives plugged in. Stick those back where they go. Take a side panel. My top, not your top. Our top. How much dust has come out the back of this thing? Dang. Put the start button back. Because I like weird stuff. Get the monkeys back. And I think for this week, I'm going to speak no evil. So he's going to go in the middle. See no evil on the end because I like going on the internet. Starting up. Let's see what we get. BIOS screen. Master boot error. Okay, so now what we do? Oh, look at that. I figured it out. And Windows. Pretty quick. Digging it. Alright, now that we're in Windows, wait for everything to load up down there. Go right here. Samsung Crystal Disk. And let's see what we get. Wow, look at that already. 396, 404. Come back when this is done. There you have it. Much faster. It's right there, you can clearly see. So damn near twice as fast as that old Intel. It's a 320 series, so that shows you the improvement that we have achieved. $70, 500 gig, 860 Evo. Let's run some more tests. Alright, so here, this is what I'm going to do to give a quick test of the speed of this drive. I don't really know what the SanDisk speed is. I haven't tested that yet. So here we have the video file I'm currently working on. It is 6.24 gigabytes. So what I'm going to do is cut it and then let's put it in pictures. We're going to paste it pretty fast. Kind of slowing down a little bit, but that's still very acceptable compared to other hardware and things I have. So there we go. Pretty damn fast. I like that. Alright, there you have it. Already done. Only took about 15 minutes to clone the drive. Very easy software to use. Installation obviously is really easy. So that's, I guess, my review of the Samsung 860 Evo. Thanks for watching, if you made it to the end. I don't expect very many people to do that, but you did. So hey, you made it to the end. So, like and subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see more of my videos. And yeah, leave comments. Tell me what I did good, bad, whatever. Unsubscribe, I don't care. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll get back to you when I get my new RAM, which is old RAM, but my computer's old, so whenever I can upgrade, that'll be another video. So until then, see you later.